All right, Keith. There's no denying it now. Winter is here. It's cold out there.
Yeah, and this is early. Like I was saying, we're about 10 to 15 degrees below average. So if you feel like this is a harsh transition, it's because it was. This is anomalously cold stuff. And we might actually, it's interesting to see how December plays out. We had a colder than average November. I can't remember the last time we put together 2 below average months in a row. So we'll see if that happens or not, because we got a couple of warmer days coming up by the weekend. But these temps, I mean, a high of 28. And it's early December. That's cold. Average high 41, 21 in Bangor, but they were below 0 this morning. So really, really cold stuff. Tonight will be another cold night. Maybe I'm too high at 8 in Bangor based on what happened last night. We'll find out. It's going to be definitely at least in the single digits, if not colder. Below 0 in Rangeley and Berlin and Kingfield and Bethel, probably about 0 there too. So it's going to be cold in a lot of those areas, ski areas too. Teens right along the coastline by early tomorrow morning. It's clear, so that aids in our radiational cooling, makes it a little bit faster for us to cool off. Tomorrow's basically the same as today. There's a lot of sun, and it does absolutely nothing for the temperatures at all. We end up in the mid and upper 20s at best, right around 20 or high teens in the mountains despite the sun. One more cold night tomorrow night. In fact, this could be the coldest in a couple of spots, especially along the coastline, maybe down to 10 or 11 there by early Friday morning. But we'll start to transition out of that really anomalously cold air mass into the mid-30s at least by Friday afternoon. And then here comes our warm front Friday night. You probably won't even notice it, but it will usher in significantly warmer air for the weekend. We're not talking 60s here, but we're probably going to be between 40 and 45 on Saturday once this warm front moves through and we're into the warm sector. We'll be more mild than that on Sunday, but there'll be more clouds and the rain will be knocking on our doorstep by Sunday late afternoon into Sunday night. So our temperature trend goes up into the warm sector. A little deceptive here on Monday because this will be rainy and windy. So you won't really enjoy that 47 to 55 the way that you think you will. And then it's cooler for Tuesday and Wednesday. I continue to worry a bit about our wind profile here Sunday night and into Monday. It's just one of those pattern recognition things where I've seen fronts just like this cause us a lot of trouble, where they're really quite sharp in their gradient. There's a lot of, I need a different word for this. Baroclinicity is the right word, but I cannot. Temperature, there's a big temperature gradient in here, and that makes a huge difference with these winds coming out of the south. So I think by Monday morning, we could have wind gusts just early shot, 50 miles an hour or higher. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. That would be enough to cause some power problems. Consultants love when you use words like that. My first job, I used the word deformation zone, and we had a consultant who was like, I never want to hear that come out of your mouth ever again. And it didn't.
Until now.
But it was in context, so it's okay. So we will get out of this cold stuff. The weekend actually, guys, looks pretty good, and then we'll try to nail down the winds. I would say this is more of a coastal event on Sunday night, Monday, and also high terrain. Those two spots in between probably okay.
Okay. Yeah, you geeked out so hard there that you couldn't get out.
I was trying to think of the right word, like a normal word to use. Yeah.
Thanks, Steve.